SCFA Football Regular Season Finale 2022 edition here on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network. Hello, everyone. I'm Mike Cepeda, hopefully joined by Dan Lins, Athletic Director here at Palomar College. It's Palomar and El Camino here from Escondido High School. You can spread the word, SoCal College Sports 1 on YouTube. Also, our website, www.socalcollegesports.com, so we can get some field audio here. Team captains for Palomar, Devin Dye, Dorian Richardson, the big tailback. About set and ready to go here. Beautiful night for football here in northern San Diego County. Warriors and the Comets here on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network.
Should I go on the other side?
Baby!
Palomar will kick off number 67, Landon Ogle. Will be kicking.
Palomar won the toss, elected to defer. So it'll be Landon Ogles kicking it away. El Camino, it's Marcis Yetz. Check one. Check. Check one. Not sure what that was. All right. Was my audio? Kickoff is through the end zone from Ogles, and we are underway here from Escondido. Who's going to get the start at QB for El Camino? Been a bit of a revolving door. Right now it's going to be Keyshawn Foots. Foots over the middle of the field. Pass is complete. This is Kobe Bell, and Bell will have a first down. First play of the ball game offensively. This is Kobe Bell, and Bell will have a first down. First play of the ball.
Number 7, Keyshawn Foots is the quarterback.
Handoff and a cutback from Brian Santana Fiss. Modest gain of a couple. Up to the 38-yard line, still in Elko territory. Just underway here from Escondido High School. Foots looks to his right, pass incomplete. Intended on the far side from Michael Sams. Excuse me, Jabari Hughes Jr. Sophomore from Warren High School, Inglewood, California. That's going to set up 3rd and 7. Massive night of football in the SCFA. We have another game this evening up at Santa Clarita, Long Beach at Canyons, a game that could decide the North. Everyone in the North 2-2. Foots over the middle of the field. Pass is complete. Bray Weems on the reception. See Foots go through his progressions. And Weems
9 yards. That's good for an El Camino first down.
able to pick up first down up to the 47-yard line. Bradford Jr. in the backfield, and he'll get the carry to the right side. Not much doing there.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10. As Bradford Jr. able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but we'll get no further. Foots with some time to the near side, and I think that was,
Pass is incomplete.
well, there's going to be a flag on the play. Not entirely sure what the call is going to be here. I would suspect something in the secondary. Foots looked like there was a miscommunication between him and his receiver, and the pass was intended for Kobe Bell. And Bell looking to go to the right side. We'll see this again from up top. And for sure,
3-yard line.
the offending party going to be Devin Dye, the team captain, as he held Bell, turned him around. So with the penalty after the hold, it'll be 1st and 10 in Palomar territory. Foots, quick hitch to the far side. This is Joshua Lowrick, and Lowrick will pick up a few.
Joshua Warwick.
2nd and 8.
Outside of the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Goes 2nd and 8.
So pickup of 2, 2nd and 8. Foots will send 3 to left, 2 to the right. 5 wide. Foots very adept with his feet. Send a man in motion. That's Bradford Jr. Bradford Jr. cuts it back, picks up a nice game over the middle. He's up to the 35-yard line, needed the 33, and that's a terrific read by Bradford Jr. It's an end around, jet sweep action. Able to pick up 6 on the play, sets up a very third and manageable. Foots, pass is complete. This is going to be a big gain. Pass complete over the middle. And that was Brendan Hodge. And we'll cut out a replay. We'll show that in just a little bit. Stacked receivers on both sides of the formation. Foots, one lone in the backfield. That's Bradford Jr. He gets the handoff. Bradford Jr. going nowhere. Let's go back to the big play to Hodge. Hodge does a good job there.
No gain. Loss of a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Puts hands off inside. This is a good game. I believe this is Brian Santana Feast. They'll get inside the 10-yard line. It looks like they need the 2 for a first.
Gain of 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play. Going to set up 3rd and 6. Make it 7. Split backs in the backfield. Santana Feast, Bradford Jr. Pistol formation, Foots under duress, and they set up the screen. Bradford Jr. is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Foots in all kinds of trouble there.
Pass complete to number 23, Stephen Bradford Jr. Taken out of bounds by number 6, Devin Dye.
That's good pressure there to force not as much of a clean pass as you would like out of the hands of Foots. But here comes field goal unit on.
Yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Jose Murillo,
24-yard field goal attempt. By number 48.
26 yards out. Get 24. Murillo. Snap, hold, kick up, looks good, is good, 3-0. Elko strikes first blood. You are watching SCFA Football Week 10 regular season finale here from Escondido, Palomar. Coming up on offense when we come back. Shout out to our sponsor tonight, Carbon Health, bringing you this broadcast live on behalf of Palomar College. Comets look to respond here after the 24-yard field goal from Murillo, and Elko on the board first. Adam Saul kick things away for the Warriors. This is going to go out of bounds, so pretty good field position to start off the opening offensive possession. Palomar. It will be Kai Reed or Thomas Fishburne who gets a start. Looks like Fishburne is running the troops on the near side. So Fishburne and company going to go to work. The last time we were here, Palomar had Cerritos on the ropes. And why was that significant? Well, one, it was a conference game, but Cerritos has proven to be one of the best teams in the SCFA this season. Very explosive on offense. We saw that in the third quarter the last time we were here. And off of the left side, not going for much. Dorian Lewis on the carry.
Fishburne, number 15, is the quarterback.
Fishburne with split backs. Lewis in motion. Fishburne rolling to his left. He's going to use his legs. He's going to have a nice play and a first down near midfield out at the 46. They'll give him the 46 and a new set of downs. A designed run for Fishburne, and Fishburne makes the most of it. 1st and 10 Comets. Fishburne. Des Tower to his right. Back to pass over the middle of the field. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Tajay Brooks, and Brooks had a step. We'll see on the Carbon Health replay. Fishburne puts this one on the money. And Brooks just unable to haul that one in. That's a nice job at the end of that play by Abdul Muhammad to break it up. Fishburne on 2nd and 10. He's going to be wrapped up and tackled for a loss. It'll be a sack. And this will be Lando Brown, and Brown now the all-time leader in El Camino College history in the sack department. You had to expect that he'd be a focal point offensively for the Comets this evening. And indeed collects the first sack of the evening. It's going to set up Kaya Reed now on 3rd and a mile. At the 40-yard line, they need the 44 in Elko territory. So if you do the math, 3rd and 16, Palomar. Reed, Richardson to his right. 2 up and 2 down. Reed over the middle. It comes down on the near side. Pass is intercepted. Intercepted by Keith Morgan Jr. Morgan Jr. still on his feet. Past midfield to the 46-yard line. We see Reed put it up for grabs here. And that's a heck of a play made in the secondary by Morgan Jr. Instead of 1st and 10 for El Camino with the lead, looking for more.
Ryan Pantana fist the ball carrier. Ball spotted the 40-yard line to gain the 6 yards, 2nd down. Kevin Dye made the last tackle.
2nd and 4 after the 6-yard gain on first down for El Camino. Pistol formation. Heavy set. The handoff going to go to Yetz. What you doing there? Maybe gained a yard. 3rd and 3. Trying to get you some updates from around the SCFA throughout the evening. So 3rd and 3 for El Camino. This is likely 4-down territory. You had somebody shooting the gap. Frank Father had a beat on it. We have an injured player down for Palomar. Let's go to the replay here. Look at Frank Father come in and just took a bad angle. Was that enough for a first? No. Comets able to get it to 4th down. Injury timeout. And we'll take a break ourselves. 7:14 remaining in the first quarter. 3-0 El Camino on top of Palomar.
Palomar College makes it possible to reach your goals with your budget on your schedule. Classes are available online, in the evening, and on-site in San Marcos, Rancho Bernardo, Escondido, and Fallbrook. With expert faculty, state-of-the-art classrooms, and dedicated support services, you can make your dreams possible at Palomar College.
Fourth and 2. Power package in for Elko. Direct snap. Looks like they're going to go for the Wildcat, and this one gets away. This is going to be a massive loss on 4th down. Palomar responds and takes over. This had disaster written all over it as a snap gets away from Colby Bell. Excuse me, it was Santana Feast out of the Wildcat. So Palomar will take over with pretty good field position at their own 47-yard line after the turnover on downs. Fishburne back on at QB for the Comets. 2 wide to the right. Ka'ale Apana on the near side. Instead it goes to Brooks, Tajay Brooks. And he spins forward. Looks like he's going to have enough for a first down. He needed the 43. They're going to give him the 43. 1st and 10 Comets in El Camino territory. Meanwhile, nothing doing on that play. It's a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Comets. We're back to live action. Man over the formation, it's Apana. Apana, the intended target on the play, near the 40, inside the 40. Let's see where they mark him out. I want to say he fell forward to at least the 39.
Takes the ball out to the 39-yard line.
They're going to give him the 40. fairly manageable after 2nd and 12. So 5 on the play, set up 3rd and 7. They need the 33. They're at the 40-yard line in Elko territory. Fishburne in the shotgun. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to run it. He's going to fall forward. Well, he needed the 33. He's going to have the 37. And is this the 4th down situation?
Takes it to the 37-yard line. Brings up 4th and 4.
4th and 4. And the Comets with a decision here. They're going to send out Ogles to tie this thing up. And Ogles with plenty of boot. Question is the accuracy going to be there? This one going to be from 54 yards. Landon Ogles for the Comets. Snap down. Blocked! It's blocked. Who is it picked up by? Is it picked up by Palomar? All kinds of disarray out there. So both teams turn it over on downs. Blocked field goal that time for Elko. Palomar comes up empty. Bit of a delay on the hold after the snap from Fishburne. Allowed Elko to get that penetration necessary. The kick recovered at the 34-yard line. That's where Elko and Keyshawn Foots will take over. Santana Fish in motion. This is going to be illegal motion, I believe. Yeah.
Penalty flag on the play.
Back it up 5, 1st and 15. Foot's going to keep it himself. And the speedy QB will be awarded the 30-yard line. Not much doing there. Maybe picked up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 14.
Ball is spotted at the 30-yard line. That was a loss of 4 yards.
Foots to his right side and some miscommunication there. He was under pressure, so the penetration has been pretty good by the Palomar defensive front. That time, first man there, Chase Beardsley. Beardsley able to apply a little pressure on Foots to disrupt that pass intended for Kyran Ross. Set up 3rd and long here for the Warriors.
Third down, 14 to go.
3rd down. Foots trying to utilize a bit of a hard count, see if he can get a read, maybe a free 5. Palomar able to get back, though. Change the play at the line of scrimmage. They go from press coverage. They allow a little room. Complete on the near side. That's a terrific play, and that, I think, is going to be enough for 1st down. That's an incredible individual effort by Ross.
Kyran Ross. Ball is spotted at the 45-yard line.
Ross makes a move. And maybe you wonder, at the end of that play, Bell decided to go from press coverage to a zone read and allowed Ross that extra space to pick up some speed and pick up the 1st down. Meanwhile, Santana Fisk getting back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to live action. Foots looking over the middle of the field. Pass is nearly picked off. Off of the hands of Colby Bell.
Colby Bell. Number 50, Chase Beardsley.
Well, we go back here. It's 3rd and 10. And this was danger written all over it. El Camino able to come away unscathed. Foots now, again utilizing the hard count on 3rd and long. Picked it up last time on 3rd and 14, 3rd and 10 now for the Warriors at their own 45-yard line. Foots in the shotgun with some time. He lofts it over to the far side. There is some contact, but I don't know if that was a catchable ball. That's going to be 4th down. Bray Weems, the intended target. There is a flag on the field. I wonder who's this going to be against. Personal foul. Hands to the face. Wow. That's a killer penalty, so that'll take it to the 40-yard line in Palomar territory. 3:16 remaining in this first quarter. 1st and 10 and a new set of downs for the Warriors. With a 3-0 lead. Santana feasts over the left side, and he is absolutely trucked. Man. Masato Thompson lays the boom, and we'll have a pretty good look at this at field level. Man. Loss of a yard on the play. That's one that'll go on the highlight reel for sure. From Masato Thompson. Inside handoff, flag on the field. Santana Fist with a big gain, but this one likely coming back, and I think on the near side. Let's take it back. We'll see this play develop, and I want to say keep an eye on Raymond O'Keefe, number 77. Right there. You see it.
Vance Palomar College Athletics is selling water and soda at the front gate. Please head on over for your drinking needs.
Santana Fist thought he had a big and instead it's going to back it up 10 yards. So 2nd and 21. We'll do 2nd down again.
Following spot, the El Camino 49-yard line.
Back to the 49-yard line in Elko territory. 2nd and a mile for the Warriors. Coming up on the 2-minute mark in the opening quarter. SCFA football week 10. Final week of the regular season, 2022. Foots with some time over the middle of the field, bounces it off of the turf. This is incomplete.
Passes room incomplete. It was intended for number 2.
Pass intended Brendan Hodge. Hodge unable to corral it before it hits the turf. Offense sputtering here just a little bit for El Camino's. Foots will try to rally the troops. Well, he picked up a 1st down on 3rd and 14. Trying to get an early read again here. Clock stopped at 2:11. Foots to the sidelines. 2 receivers to his left. Single coverage at the top of your screen. Foots looking to the near side. Pass is complete, but well short of the 1st down.
Number 18.
He's able to complete to Weems.
41-yard line. Gain of about 10 yards. Brings up 4th and 11.
So 4th and 11, 10-yard gain on the play. Punting unit coming on. Mark Warrenek on to kick this one away for El Camino. Good snap. High kick. Fair catch signal. This is going to take a friendly Elko bounce near the goal line, and a terrific job by special teams. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 1-yard line for the Comets. Look at the bounce here that this one's going to take. And that is a terrific job. So Palomar going to be backed up here. And I wonder if they go to the power package. They will see if they can buy themselves a little breathing room. Fishburne, Richardson. The pile will move forward as Richardson with a modest gain.
Richardson, the ball carrier. Takes it out to the 5-yard line, a gain of 4 yards.
See Richardson come away from the pile, picks up 4. 2nd and 6. And a helmet come off.
Number 16,
That was Luke Akiong. Will have to come off. Hand off over the left side now.
Dorian Richardson, the ball carrier.
And Richardson again able to power his way to the 9.
9-yard line.
So a 3rd and 2. This is a big 3rd down here at the end of the first quarter. We're under a minute to go.
And a long 2.
The handoff. I don't know if it got to the spot where it needed to go. He needed the 11. They're going to give him the 10. Only a pickup of 1 on the play, and here comes the punting unit. Oh,
Palomar back to punt, number 67.
we'll try to flip the field here.
Joshua Lorick back to receive the punt.
Massively spread out. And we're going to have the end of the first quarter. 3-0 El Camino on top of Palomar. You're watching SCFA football here from Escondido High School.
Palomar College makes it possible to reach your goals with your budget on your schedule. Classes are available online, in the evening, and on-site in San Marcos, Rancho Bernardo, Escondido, and Fallbrook.
15:02.
With expert faculty, state-of-the-art classrooms,
Okay.
and dedicated support services, you can make your dreams possible at Palomar College.
All right, so when we left, we thought it was the end of the first quarter. Instead, 2 seconds remaining. Looked like there was a timeout called on the field. Not really sure by who, but Ogles in his own end zone will kick it away. Booming punt will take a Palomar bounce near midfield. Not much doing on the return, but still pretty good field position. Joshua Lorick able to secure the punt. And now that is the end of the first quarter. 3-0 El Camino on top of Palomar. SCFA football, SoCal College Sports on the Coast Sports Network. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line of Palomar. And away from the pack. There he goes, Bradford Jr. Big run, looking for the end zone. He's down to the 5-yard line. That is a huge run up the gut. Bradford Jr. able to cut it to the outside. And a terrific run and chunk play for the Warriors that will set them up beautifully. First and goal. Stephen Bradford Jr., the 6-foot sophomore from North Torrance. And a direct snap, and this will be Santana Feast in for 6.
He goes 6 yards. Good for El Camino. Touchdown.
Not much resistance there from the defensive front, who had been pretty good up to that point, but see them wearing down at the end of the first quarter, and Elko able to punch one in. 9-0 pending an extra point. Couple plays. 6 points on the board. Make it 7. 10-0. The Warriors on top of the Comets. Again, tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Carbon Health, proud sponsor of Palomar College Athletics. Right now, the Comets looking to turn the tide, in a terrific play made on special teams. First man there for El Camino, Nathan Hafoka.
Ball taken out by number 18. Logan Lauti. He's tackled at the 12-yard line.
Isaiah Davis on the return, not much doing there. There's Hafoka from Lusinger. And, well, a pretty nice play made on special teams, but it looks like there was a face mask. You see that Kennedy Jones committed a personal foul, so 15 yards in the wrong direction for El Camino, so a little bit more breathing room for the Comets. Fishburne in the shotgun. Trips to the left. Tajay Brooks to his right. Fishburne under duress. Fires near side. Pass incomplete. All kinds of trouble. And again, the pitter-patter of Orlando Brown, the 5'11 sophomore, all-time sack leader in the history of El Camino. Pass incomplete, stops the clock, trips to the left. Fishburne going to send a man in motion. And in motion falls down. Handoff on the inside, not going much there. Des Tawa picks up a modest gain. So 3rd and 8 after a 2-yard gain by Tawa. And really both offenses sputtering a little bit, but then you get the big play, the big run from Bradford Jr. to set up the touchdown by Santana Feast. Elko able to add to their lead. Fishburne looking for some breathing room, makes a move under duress. He's not going to pick up the first down. He gets out to the 33-yard line. Needed the 37.
Number 15, Thomas.
So
Fishburne,
4th and 4. Here comes the punting unit, and Ogles again.
Gets it to the 38-yard line. We'll gain about 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
There we see the offense come off the field.
Back to the 33-yard line.
Ogles gets this one away. Had a field goal blocked earlier. This one picked up by Lorick, and Lorick going nowhere. Play is strung out by special teams. That's a terrific job there by the Comets to make the punt from Ogles count all the way back down to the 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line of El Camino, they'll take over from there, 1st and 10.
So Ogles able to flip the field just a little bit. 48-yard punt. Foots and company will take over. It's not Foots, it's a new quarterback. Jeliun Carter, the freshman from Westchester, in at QB now for El Camino.
Ball taken out to the 30-yard line and a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 on the play, make it 3. 2nd and 7 now. Handoff, another big hit, but positive yardage that time for Santana Feast, who scored the touchdown. A couple yards on the play, they might give him 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
So a very 3rd and manageable 4. Early 2nd quarter. Pass to the far side is complete. Hughes Jr. near the 1st down, but I don't think he's going to have it. So Carter able to complete,
Tackle at the 36-yard line.
but Hughes Jr. unable to pick up the 1st, and the punting unit trot onto the field.
Gain of about 2 yards brings up 4th and 1, about 1 yard to go.
Kick is away. Fair catch. Called for, and, well, that's a pretty good job of selling it there. Isaiah Davis, as we'll see here on the Carbon Health replay. Davis runs in, Fair catches it, and a little extracurricular unnecessary from Nick Laufenberg. And he's pick up the personal foul. It's a clear play. He didn't need to push him. So 15-yard penalty will set things up past the 40-yard line. They'll give him the 42 for the Comets. 11:17 to go. The Comets scoreless at home. It was tough sledding last time we saw them in the first quarter, but in the first half, but they had a lead over Cerritos before the Falcons exploded. Fishburne hands off. Inside, solid run. Des Tawa. That's a great job by Tawa, who picks up a head of steam, and you see the burst through the hole. 9 yards on the play. 2nd and 1 now for the Comets. Split back set. Tawa to the left, Lewis to the right. Fishburne going to be sacked. I think that's going to be Lando Brown one more time. His second sack of the ball game. He has been all over the place. Hey, look at Lando Brown. 5 of and 230. Might be undersized, but hey, talk about undersized. I'm not saying he's Aaron Donald, but the question for Aaron Donald coming out of the draft was size and the lack thereof. And, well, he's only one of the best defensive players possibly in the history of the game. Lando Brown has made his mark during his tenure at El Camino, setting the all-time sacks record at 14.5 coming in. He gets 16.5. He has 2 tonight. Multiple QB pressures in addition to. Right now, the ball is going the wrong way for Palomar. He's going to back it up 5. 3rd and 8 now after the penalty. Early movement. Again, a split back set. Fishburne looking for a little extra help. Has some time over the middle of the field. Tosses it. Incomplete. He's looking for Tawa. Looking for a bit of an ad-lib there. Underhands it. Incomplete to Tawa. Tawa did have some room but was not ready for the pass. Going to bring up 4th down. Gets to some scores around the league. Ogles has this one partially tipped. It looked like it was tipped. There's a flag on the field running into the kicker. Ogles sells it, and I wonder if there was some contact at the ball. So no, Ogles was able to get that one away, but it was awfully close. It was a shank punt, but under duress, able to get it off without the ball being touched, and it's a penalty and a fresh set of downs for the offense for Palomar. So the defense stays on the field for El Camino. Been pretty good thus far, but maybe a little bit too much time out there. It's not a hot evening. It's a cool one. It's crisp. Pass is complete on the near side. That's a solid gainer for Palomar. Fishburne to Tajon Bullock. Solid quick out here into your living room. 9-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 1 now after the completion to Bullock. Fishburne hands off inside. This will be good for a new set of downs for the Comets. So inside the 30-yard line on this drive, which has been aided by penalties from El Camino. Comets still looking for their first points of the night. They trail at 10-0, 9-minute mark here in the second quarter. A win for the Comets this evening would likely set them up to host a bowl for the 2nd year in a row. Lewis over the right side, trying to bounce it to the outside, and he is met with emphasis. Looked like that was Justin Evans. A pretty good look of it from field level. Big collusion as Lewis is leveled, but it's a solid gain on the play. 6.5. We'll call it a short 4. Fishburne over the middle of the field, and that one nearly picked off of the hands of Bullock. Ooh. Could have been disaster for the Comets. It was a hot route, but luckily for the Comets, nothing doing. Just an incomplete pass on a setup 3rd and 4. Okay, you'd love to extend this drive here. And if you're the Comets, not settle for 3. Obviously, Ogles with plenty of leg. Already had one blocked, though. Fishburne looking for some help in the secondary. He's going to have to just throw this one out of bounds. Pass incomplete. 4th and 4 now, and here comes Ogles and the kicking unit.
Ogles will come out to attempt a field goal. Ball will be spotted at the 30-yard line. It'll be a 40-yard field goal attempt.
There is Ogles. This will be from 39 yards out. Kick is up. Looks good. Is good. Comets on the board of the field goal variety. And might that spurn some momentum think the bigger story after that drive was the fact that the defense got to rest. So you get a fresh defense out there for the Comets, who looked a little defeated on the touchdown runs really, from Bradford Jr. and Santana Feast. Might have rejuvenated group defensively for the Comets. Get them back in this ball game, trailing now by a touchdown. They make it a single-score game. No tri-tip tonight. It's pizza in the booth. Not going to complain. It's BJ's. Deep dish. Can't go wrong. Carbon Health, our sponsor this evening. Proud sponsor for Palomar College Athletics.
Kickoff goes out of the end zone for a touchback.
Ogles puts this one through the end zone for touchback. 8:18 remaining. The second quarter. Foots back in at QB. Pass incomplete, intended to the far side for Marcise Yetz, running back out of the backfield. I'm surprised they've gone away from the running game considering how much success that they've had. Santana Feast was feasting for a touchdown after the Bradford Jr. run. Bradford Jr. not in right now. It's a split back set. Foots also very capable with his feet as well. Handoff on the inside. This will be a solid play. Pickup of 2, maybe 3 yards for El Camino. We'll check out the Carbon Health replay.
Marcise Yetz, tackled by number 10, named Faithfather, number 6, Devin Dye. Gain of about
Yetz
3 yards. Brings up 37.
On the carry. Foots buying some time with his legs. Pass is complete on the near side. Brendan Hodge. That's a terrific job by Foots. Able to buy some time with his legs and a quick release. Hodge on the reception. The first down for El Camino.
All will be spotted at the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
That's good for El Camino, first down.
El Camino, pistol formation. Foots looking for somebody. They set up the wide receiver screen to the near side. It was snuffed out, but it's a big play. And Joshua Lorick, the return man in the open field, forced out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Masato Thompson on the stop. We'll see the play in its entirety here. We'll fake him one way, and they had it snuffed out, but poor tackling results in a chunk play for El Camino as Lorick able to break free. And another big play offensively in the second quarter for El Camino. They are in business. They'll say Lorick went out at the 24-yard line. Blitz coming here. Santana Feast able to pick up a couple of blocks, gain a couple. 2nd and 8.
Tackled by number 94.
That's a solid play of misdirection there from El Camino to set up Lorick on the wide receiver screen. Obviously a big component of their offense is Lorick. If you can get him in the open field, that's exactly what they did. Put the athlete in space, let him go to work. They go to Lorick again. They're looking his way. This pass is incomplete. Not a catchable ball from Foots. So we'll see here. Foots
Intended for number 11.
looking for Lorick again. The ball sailing well out of bounds past the boundary. Terrific coverage there from Marquis Bell.
Brings up 3rd down, 8 to go.
3rd and 8. Pistol formation again for El Camino. Foots. They're going to go to that play, try to set up the screen. Instead, complete over the middle of the field. Ball's on the deck, and it's a fumble. Palomar with it. And can the Comets pick up a couple blocks? Oh, disaster for El Camino, moving the football. I believe that was Hughes Jr. And Jr., oh man, you can make a case that pass was incomplete. Instead, the beneficiary was Josh Pugel, and Pugel returns it, and the Comets in business. Now let's see that play one more time on the Carbon Health replay. Yeah, that's a great job defensively. I want to say that was Asir Jaideen Barnes that forced the fumble. Fishburne hands off inside. This one barely getting back to the line of scrimmage. And this is a fired up defensive unit for El Camino. And we'll try to pick up the offense after the turnover. Jabari Hughes puts it on the deck. Palomar recovers, and they have it 2nd and 10 now from their own 39. Under 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Split back set, and been a lot of split backs in the backfield for Palomar, considering how much pressure El Camino and their defensive front have been able to muster here in the first quarter. They send Tawa in motion. Dez over the right side. This is Richardson, and Richardson will pick up maybe 2. He gets to the 41.
Takes it out to the 42-yard line.
They'll give him the 42.
Third down.
3rd and 7 for the Comets. And the Comets need to extend this drive. And they need to do it with something other than a penalty. They were aided on their opening score of 3 points, 39 yards out from Landon Ogles by a couple penalties, one running into the kicker and a personal foul call. This time, Fishburne, 3rd and 7. Back to pass, under duress, has Brooks on the near side, one-on-one. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Brooks. And Jonathan Johnson right there on the coverage.
Number 1, Jonathan Johnson back on coverage. Brings up 4th down.
That's a pretty good job by, well, I want to say Johnson doesn't really get his head around there. There is some contact. I'm surprised there's not a flag on that play. Ogle was able to get this one away. We have a flag on the field. And this might be too many men. Well, we were in replay. We had some players for El Camino trying to get to the sideline. And we see a flag on the far side. And this could be too many men. It would set up 4th and 3 if it is indeed that penalty. So a substitution infraction indeed is the call. I don't know if that will change the play call here. They do some in Nate Frankfather. Ogles, plenty of time, gets this one away. It's a great kick. This is angling towards the boundary. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. A terrific effort, all for naught by the Comets. Under 5 to go, 4:43. It's a 7-point lead for El Camino. Penalty on the play, going to be a block out of bounds on the return team. So El Camino going to back it up, 15. And you go to some of the penalties that have been called here tonight on El Camino. They've really shot themselves in the foot. They're still up 7. They've had an opportunity to prevent points on the board for the Comets, and who knows? Probably could have had a couple of extra possessions here. Instead, Foots will hand off. Bradford Jr., another big run, gets it to the outside and trucks over the defender for Palomar, Monty Hunt, on the receiving end. We'll have a great look of it here at field level. As Bradford Jr. lowers the boom, trying to pick up a block, and it's a first down. Lorick on the reception, makes a move.
Pass complete, number 11.
Another first down, back-to-back first down plays for the Warriors.
Takes it out to the 34-yard
Lorick
line.
again with another reception. Had a big chunk play on that drive previous before the fumble from Hughes. Jet sweep action. Oh, that's a great cutback in the open field going against the grain. Stephen Bradford Jr. What a play. Watch this play here from Bradford Jr. This is all bottled up. Great penetration up front, and Bradford Jr. with the wherewithal, able to make a play, get it to the opposite side of the field. Bradford Jr. again, and the gang tackle in full effect. He's going to lose a yard on the play. We'll set up 3rd and 6.
Loss of the play on 1 yard. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Well, El Camino trying to go tempo there, establish a rhythm. Bradford Jr. going nowhere. Santana Feast. The running back, foot's under duress. Lorick comes free, wide open. Lorick to the house, 62 yards.
Pass is good for 66 yards. El Camino touchdown.
Lorick just comes free and puts it on the money under pressure. And Lorick will run into your living room for 6. El Camino extends on their lead.
Jose Murillo got to attempt the PAT.
Well, this has been a pretty defensively stout team throughout the year for Palomar, but El Camino with some athletes, and they are flashing beautifully in the regular season finale. It's been a down year for the Warriors, but trying to go out with a bang, and they are up 17-3 under 3 to go in the second quarter. Comets look to respond.
Palomar College makes it possible to reach your goals with your budget on your schedule. Classes are available online, in the evening, and on-site in San Marcos, Rancho Bernardo, Escondido, and Fallbrook. With expert faculty, state-of-the-art classrooms, and dedicated support services, you can make your dreams possible at Palomar College.
$17-3, Lorick from 62 yards to the house for El Camino. And the Comets, with some breathing room, able to respond. Isaiah Davis is gone. 99 yards, Davis gets back the score. They'll give him 96, but Davis finds a seam and takes off. And just like that, Palomar gets one back with only about 16 seconds going off of the clock. That's efficiency, Holmes. See Davis here pick up a few blocks, and it's a great job by the special teams taking advantage of Davis and celebrates with his teammates, trying to keep his team in it. Ogles nearly has that one blocked, but able to get this one through, and Ogles makes it again a 7-point ball game, 17-10. Comets trailing by 7. El Camino. You are watching SCFA football regular season finale in 2022. Drama throughout the SCFA. We have some scores for you from earlier in the day. Bakersfield goes down at home to Allen Hancock. So Hancock ends up 3-2, and they'll need some help to earn a berth in the Final Four. Remember, it's the winner of the North, winner of the South, and winner of the Central. Winner of the Central, barring an absolute miracle, will be Riverside. The wild card will likely be decided by the winner of Cerritos and Mount Sac, also in the Central. This is a Central Division game as well, El Camino and Palomar. But the North is messy. Canyons at home, trailing Long Beach 10-7. They're in the second quarter. Fullerton right now shutting out Golden West at home. Well, the offense this year has been pretty hot and cold at times for Golden West. We've had the opportunity to cover them. Foots completes to the near side. This should be good enough for a first down. That's Hughes Jr., Bit of redemption after the fumble. His first reception since then. Pick up a new set of downs. Trips to the left now. For El Camino. 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Foots back to pass over the middle of the field. Pass is complete. And it's a solid tackle in the open field. After Hodge came away with the reception.
Brendan Hodge. Gain of about 4 yards. Ball is on the 44-yard line. Second down.
That looked like Sire Jaden Barnes. On the stop, pickup of 4, 2nd and 6. Foots in the shotgun. They bunch the formation in the slot. Lorick again in the open field. And Lorick finds the edge again! Forced out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. My goodness. It's become the Joshua Lorick show. Out at the 12-yard line. 44 yards is Lorick able to break free of the bunch. Eventually forced out of bounds by Masato Thompson. And another big run. This one near the goal line inside the 5. Santana Feast.
Ball there, number 0, Brian Santana Feast.
Coming up on the 1-minute mark. That's a huge response by this offense. 9-yard gain on the play. Elko can gain another first down. They go to the Wildcats. Santana Feast. Direct snap. We'll have it over the right side. In for a touchdown. And a quick response from El Camino. They make it 23-10 with an extra point pending. Big blocks over that right side. And Santana Feast, after first contact, able to barrel in. His second touchdown of the night. Touchdowns, 2 of them from Santana Feast. Joshua Lorick, another big play on this drive to get down near the goal line. And finally, Elko and the Warriors able to punch it in, extend on their lead. An extra run, an extra point pending from Murillo. Kick is up. Looks good. Is good. 24-10. The Comets need to stop the bleeding as we enter halftime. 1:22 remaining in the second quarter. Well, I was told that Ventura in the North, with the best overall record in that division, with a win tonight would finish 7-3 and likely have the RPI to take the wild or to take the third place bid. Regardless of tiebreakers, but bylaws can get a little tricky, and we'll find out what the final result's going to be. But right now, looking pretty good for the Pirates. At ELAC, they're up 24-7. We'll update you with scores from around the SCFA here tonight. 1:22 remaining in this one, and El Camino has responded after the big return, 96 yards by Isaiah Davis. Elko marches right down the field in about a minute and 30 seconds, 90 seconds, and Lorick with the big play to set up Santana Feast for his second touchdown of the ball game. Mount Sac at the half on top of Cerritos, 14-7. Clock ticking down at the end of the second. Long Beach still maintaining a 10-7 lead over Canyons, and Fullerton holding up a bagel to Golden West as the Rustlers have been held without points in the first half. Fishburne to the near side, completes to Brooks. Brooks looking for the sideline, able to get out of bounds. Forced out of bounds by Jonathan Johnson. 5-yard gain on the play, 7 yards tick off the clock, 1:15 remaining. 2nd and 5. I mean, if anything, just some positive signs of offense at the end of the first half would be a thing of beauty for the Comets, as Brooks is near the 35-yard line, which is it was the line of game. They're going to move the chains. First down, Comets. And again, Brooks able to get out of bounds to stop the clock at 1:12 to go here in the first half. Fishburne, quick out to the far side, pass incomplete. One intended for Apana. Lando Brown will come back on after a quick breather. And expect the pressure to ratchet up here for Fishburne. Clock stops on the incompletion, 2nd and 10. Fishburne under all kinds of pressure. Oh, pass incomplete. He had Brooks, and Brooks had some time. We'll look at the Carbon Health replay here. As Fishburne does a good job to evade pressure initially. It wasn't a clean snap, but a quick throw. And Brooks just unable to haul it in. So that'll set up 3rd and 10 on the incompletion. A minute 2 to go. And with the way this offense for El Camino is starting to fire on all cylinders, it's a dangerous spot here for the Comets. Fishburne under all kinds of problems. Brown, the first man there. I think they're going to credit Nathan Hafoka with another sack. And El Camino is going to take a timeout to preserve a little clock here. 51 seconds remaining. See Fishburne, the pocket collapses, really nothing doing there. Brown gets him down low. Hafoka gets him up top. That might be a half sack each. 3 seconds will tick off. 51 seconds remaining. In the second quarter, this broadcast being brought to you by Carbon Health. Looking to continue a partnership throughout the 22-23 season with Palomar. Daniel Linz, athletic director here at Palomar. Setting us up for tonight's broadcast. Surely, I'd like to see the Comets turn things around, but El Camino, the book coming in was a lot of talent. Just has not been able to put it together this season. Well, they have put it together here in the second quarter. Lead it 24-10, 45 seconds to go from the 25-yard line in Warrior territory. 75 yards to go. That's been nothing. And they better get an extra man on Joshua Lorick, who has been a nightmare for the defense, for the Comets here in the second quarter specifically. Touchdown in the house, big chunk plays, likely over 100 yards in the receiving department. Try and get some live stats here for you at halftime. Keyshawn Foots and company will go to work. Foots with a handoff over to Bradford Jr. over the right side, and he'll be tackled. Stephen Bradford Jr., the ball carrier. Not a lot of urgency. I think they wanted to see, Elko did,
Loss of a yard.
the result of maybe one play on this drive. Bradford Jr. really going nowhere. It was stopped by Jalen Ramsey. So Ramsey with the stop on Bradford Jr. And this clock likely going to tick down to the end of the second quarter. And we'll go in at the half. El Camino, the Warriors, up 24-10. You're watching SCFA Football Live. You're on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network.
your budget on your schedule. Classes are available online, in the evening, and on-site in San Marcos, Rancho Bernardo, Escondido, and Fallbrook. With expert faculty, state-of-the-art classrooms, and dedicated support services, you can make your dreams possible at Palomar College.
Regular season finale in the SCFA. It's week 10 and it's El Camino 24-10 over Palomar at the half as we open the third quarter. El Camino kicking from left to right. Palomar gets the ball first here in the third quarter. Mike Cepeda with you here live from Chick Embry Field on the campus of Escondido High School. Proud sponsor tonight, Carbon Health. As we see Kaya Reed take the field for Palomar. Fishburne struggled mightily in that first half. Only able to muster up 3 points of total offense. Alex Hill across the formation. And we have a flag on the opening play offensively for Comets, likely going to be a hold. Hancock with a win earlier today, improved to 3-2. They will earn themselves a share of the North in the National Northern Division. Riverside completes an undefeated season in 2022. 5-0 in conference. Had some scares though earlier this season. El Camino only 1-3 in conference, but you look at this team in El Camino. What can you say? There's a lot of talent, a lot of speed on the outside in the skill positions, and that pass nearly complete to Apana from Reed. A pretty good view of this here. Apana tries to lay out and make a play. Just Reed unable to really put it in the breadbasket. 2nd and 18, it looks like, half the distance to the goal after the penalty on the first down hold. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 18. Reed, here comes the extra man on the blitz. It's a modest gain on 2nd down and long for the Comets as the pass is complete to Alex Hill, the sophomore wide receiver from Vista Murrieta.
Number 21, Alex Hill on the catch.
So 3rd long on the first drive of the third quarter for Palomar.
Brings up 3rd down.
Reed in the shotgun. Palomar looking to his right, has a man. Looks like it's Hill again on that far side. And excuse me, that is not Hill. Excuse me. Frankie Goodson on the reception. There was an early flag on the play, and it was an offside going to be whistled against El Camino. So we're going to do 3rd down again. Sans 5 yards. So 3rd and 15 becomes 3rd and 10, a little bit more manageable. For the Comets, they need the 27-yard line in Comet territory. We talked about El Camino, 4-5 overall, 1-3 in conference. Obviously, it's murderer's row. Reed can be sacked. El Camino able to get there in a hurry, and it's the big fella Aaron House, the sophomore defensive lineman, 6'2", 260, big fella. Makes his presence known in a big way.
9-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Landon O goes into punt.
Ogles has that one nearly blocked. Solid kick and take a tremendous bounce for Palomar. As Lorick able to collect it before more damage was done. 43-yard line is where the Warriors will take over. Keyshawn Foots back at the QB position. Did briefly see Jeliun Cart, freshman from Westchester. Solid run on first down, pickup of what looks like 9. Bradford Jr. on the carry. He's been a menace in the run game.
Ball is spotted at the 48-yard line of Palomar.
We're fine-tuning some things on the field, checking some video connections.
2nd and 1.
Second and 1 after the 9-yard gain by Bradford Jr. Foot's going to keep it himself. Avoids a tackle, and now ball out, and a fumble recovered by the Comets. Foots coughs it up, does not take care of the ball, and we see it right there. A tremendous play made. Jalen Ramsey forces the ball out of the hands of Keyshawn Foots. And new life for the Comets as they take over in Warrior territory at the 46. Early movement. A little too excited on that one.
Ball will move back to the Palomar 49-yard line. It's 1st and 15.
Pass complete to Hill over the middle of the field. Going to pick up the penalty yardage and then some. Do we have another flag on the field? The whistles would indicate just as much, and there is a flag over the middle of the field. Personal foul. And we see it there, yeah. Got the face mask, and Hill will be able to tack on an extra 15. The Comets in business here after the turnover and the fumble forced by Ramsey from Foots. Reed trying to spark this offense for Palomar. Complete to Brooks. No, Brooks heard the footsteps coming across the middle of the field and made a business decision. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Reed surveying the defense. Looking to his left. That pass picked off. This could be 6 going the other way. El Camino picks up a block. This will be a pick 6 for El Camino. Koa Carroll. A bad decision from Reed. Carroll jumps the route and takes it to the house. The Warriors extend on an already 2-score lead. They now lead it 30-10 pending an extra point. Man, just when you thought things were going right for the Comets, they can turn that quickly. El Camino now up 3 scores. Murillo good on the extra point. 31-10. Palomar reeling at home in the regular season finale. Things went from bad to worst moments ago as Koa Carroll, 60-yard plus interception return to the house. And there will be no Isaiah Davis 90-yard plus return. Flags on the field, some extracurricular. Could be offsetting penalties. And no, this is going to go against Palomar. Not sure if we actually saw that. Well, hits just keep on coming for Palomar. Comets take the field yet again. Fishburne back in at QB for Palomar. After Reed through the pick 6. El Camino trying to change personnel and get off the field. Hill over the formation. Goes back into the slot. Tawa on the carry, gets it to the right side, over right tackle.
And off to Des Tawa.
Picks up 9 on the play.
Kicks it out to the 22-yard line.
Needs a 23 for first. Second one coming. Hand off inside Tawa again, and he'll burst forward for first down.
And off number 3, Des Tawa. Ball is spotted at the 28-yard line. That's good for a Comet. First down.
So a new set of downs for the Comets. Lewis in motion. Early flag. We saw one early on the far side of the field. This is either illegal motion or maybe somebody lined up in the neutral zone. I want to say the early indication this one's going to go against Palomar. No, encroachment. So 1st and 5 now for Palomar.
I'll make it 1st and 5 for the Comets. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line.
Fishburne will ready the troops, see if he can buy some time, make a play down the field. Handoff inside goes to Lewis. And check that Tawa, and Tawa going nowhere. Met with emphasis. Tawa
Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Is it a gain of 1? Second down.
does manage to pick up 1 on the play, so 2nd and 4. Again, our broadcast tonight being proudly sponsored by Carbon Health. Fishburne, under duress, completes to the far side. Was that Brooks? It was. So Tajay Brooks on the reception.
Takes it out to the 41-yard line. That's good for a Comet first down.
Comets able to pick up another first down on this drive. After the completion to Brooks on second down. Lewis in motion. Runs up the slot. Wheel route out of the backfield. Off of his hands, another flag on the field. And starting to do some laundry here in the third quarter. Another penalty going to go against Cerritos. Well, Cerritos has been pretty aggressive all night. And I wonder if Coach Early saw something in the first half to make mention of it to the referee, saying, hey, look, they're lining up in the neutral zone. Certainly don't need any help. Another 5 yards. This is going to go against El Camino. That time it's going to be Lando Brown. We know how overzealous he can get trying to get after the quarterback. The Comets, another first down on this drive. Buying their defense a little bit of rest. See if they can come out and make a play next time out. Meanwhile, the offense needs to get some points on the board. It's 31-10. But 10 of the points, only 3 of them came via the offense. It was special teams. Isaiah Davis from 96 yards out, a kickoff return. Fishburne makes a move in the open field. The 35-yard line, slides down at the 35. That's where they will mark him. That's a solid read there by Fishburne. Tucks and run as the ends. Really aggressive on the edge for El Camino. Tackles up front, able to buy some time and some space. Fishburne to pick up first down. Now at the 35-yard line, El Camino territory. Split back set again. Tower to the right, Lewis to the left. Check that, that's Richardson. Richardson on the carry. No, that one batted down at the line of scrimmage. Terrific play made by DJ Morgan, linebacker, freshman from Warren High School.
Number 43, DJ Morgan with deflection. Brings up second down.
Let's see if we can get some updates from around the SCFA. Mesa in a battle with Southwestern down at Mesa 24-17. Antelope Valley trailing Moore Park 6-13. It's at Moore Park. Mount Sac extending on their lead after halftime, 21-7 now over Cerritos, but that's something that can change in a hurry. We saw that a couple weeks ago. Fishburne stepping up in the pocket. Gets to the right side, gets out of bounds, preserves a little clock, picks up 4. Long Beach now up 17-10 over Canyons, and Fullerton still a bagel on the board for Golden West on the road in the regular season finale. That a battle for the Southern Division in the National Conference. And the Hornets looking to secure that number 2 spot. They will host it should they win. Meanwhile, we have a personal foul called, going to go against Elko's. Aaron House is flagged for 15 yards. I wonder if that was something that came after the play. Okay. So it's completely reversed. It doesn't go against El Camino. It's Jake Waltman. Waltman, the 6'4" freshman offensive lineman from Rancho Bernardo High School from San Diego. This will get backed up near midfield.
Ball is spotted at the 48-yard line of El Camino. Brings up third down.
Third and forever for the Comets. Fishburne will send a man in motion. That's Apana. Fishburne needs some time. Completes to Apana on the far side. Apana taken down past the 45, down to the 43. It's a punting situation, or will they go for it?
Brings up fourth down. 4th and 18 to go.
They need the 25, and surprised it took that long to get the punting unit back out on the field. Clock winding down, coming up on the 7-minute mark in the third quarter. It's been all El Camino, specifically in the second, now the third quarter. A pick 6. Kick away from Ogles. Is Lorick. Waits, calls for a catch, lets it fall. El Camino going to take over at the 20. Riverside completes the undefeated season 10-0 in 2022. 49-14 over Chaffey, an expected result earlier today. College of the Desert making a run here. 48-21. Citrus and Southwest. Citrus also looking to go undefeated in 2022. Likely going to play Mount San Jacinto, the defending champions in the American Division. And we have an injured player on the turf right now for the Warriors. Rodney Ty.
Number 67, Len.
Timeout on the field. We'll take one ourselves. Back in a moment.
We have an official's timeout.
Palomar College makes it possible to reach your goals with your budget on your schedule. Classes are available online, in the evening, and on-site in San Marcos, Rancho Bernardo, Escondido, and Fallbrook. With expert faculty, state-of-the-art classrooms, and dedicated support services, you can make your dreams possible at Palomar College.
Back to live action after the injury timeout. The Warriors go to the ground and they'll have a first down. At Bradford Jr. again. No, that's Santana Feast.
All of the 30-yard line for Camino. It's good. For a first down.
1st and 10, El Camino. Hard count, free play. Foots looking on the far side. This will be intercepted, but all for naught for the Comets as they were offsides. I believe they're going to get Jason Pace, sophomore from Chaparral High School. So Foots alertly seeing the player offsides. Flings it to the far side, see if you can get a cheap one, but Comets all over it. Interception will come off the board. It'll be a free 5 yards for Elko. Santana Feast, the bruising running back in the backfield. Foots trying to get a read on the defense with the hard count. He's done a really good job this evening. Santana Feast breaks a tackle. Another first down for El Camino.
Takes it to the 42-yard line. Good for 12 yards, and that's good for El Camino first down.
4:20 remaining in the third quarter. It is all Fullerton at home. 16-0. Meanwhile, in the north, Long Beach tied up with Canyons at the end of the third, 17-all. Game that we have, Matthew Robinson with the call and Santa Clarita. Canyons looking to finish 2022 with a 500 record, coming in 5-4. Long Beach looking to make a case for a bid in the SCFA Final Four. That's a talented team. We saw them earlier this year a couple times. They got throttled at home by Golden West, but a huge win, a come-from-behind win over Bakersfield. Overtime walk-off at Veterans Memorial. And we're in the driver's seat. They go up to Allen Hancock last week, give up 22 points in the third quarter. That's a game, and this is a completion over the middle of the field. And this is trouble. Jabari Hughes Jr.
Pass complete to number 2. Jabari Hughes Jr. finally tackled on number 9.
Another chunk play, moving left to right for El Camino as Foots hits a man in stride, and Hughes Jr. able to make the most of it.
Makes it a Warrior first down.
Bradford Jr. 4-yard gain on first down.
Number 94, Jason base.
Inside the 10.
Gain of 4 yards. Second and 6.
Type of play that's just incredibly deflating if you're Palomar. Trying to make something happen. Credit to Coach Early and company, but man, the talent shown on full display here for El Camino tonight in the season finale. This is their season. Foots lost it to the far side. Pass is complete.
Pass complete. Number 9.
Touchdown, Kyron Ross.
Pass good for 7 yards and an El Camino touchdown.
Watch it again here on relay. And Foots lofts it up for his big target in the end zone, and Ross able to tiptoe, backpedaling. And the lead pushed out even further for Elko. 38-10. 3:33 to go in the third. You are watching SCFA football, Week 10. Things getting interesting in East Los Angeles. Ventura up big at one point, now only leading by 3, 24-21, midway through the third quarter. Mount Sac extending on their lead at the beginning of the fourth quarter, 28-7 now over Cerritos at Cerritos. Long Beach now with a 6-point lead over Canyons, 23-17. Fullerton maintaining the shutout at home. Davis takes from the 5. Finds the right side, no flags on the field. Stutters out past the 30-yard line. A solid return for Isaiah Davis. Davis,
Returns the kick. Kicks it out to the 30-yard line.
90-yard plus kickoff return earlier in this one. The majority of the points on the board for Palomar at the moment. See if they can turn the tide there.
Ball is spotted just inside the 31-yard line. First and 10, Palomar.
Well, Long Beach with a win over Ventura. Both teams win. It's going to make an interesting case in the SCFA meeting tomorrow. Freshman at QB completes to the far side. Looks like that was Apana.
Pass
Indeed.
complete to 13, Kale Apana.
Kale Alpana on the reception. Picks up 6, second and 4.
37-yard line, getting close to 6, it'll be second and 4.
Fishburne hands off inside. Pile still moving, but
Handoff number 29.
east and west, not north and south.
Lewis.
Lewis on the carry will pick up a couple. Third and a short 2.
Ball is spotted at the 39-yard line.
The 41.
Third and 2.
Comics extend their drive. It's been a stingy defense tonight for El Camino. This is their playoff game. 4-5 overall, only 1-3 in conference. Should the score hold, they'd be 2-3 in the Central. Likely the toughest division in the South. Brooks stepped out of bounds. I don't know if that pass was complete, to be honest with you. And indeed,
receiver was out of bounds.
And indeed, Brooks was out of bounds on the reception. It's a great job, Samuel Diaz. With the replay shot. And it's another 3-and-out for Palomar. The offensive struggles continue here this evening.
Landon Ogles back in punt formation.
Ogles again nearly interfered with and contacted on the punt block attempt. Luckily for El Camino, Roy Davis able to hold up and not make too much contact to draw the penalty. That would have been a first down, but as it stands, it's 1st and 10. El Camino gets the ball back, 1:52 remaining in the third quarter. The lead extends further for Fullerton. They pick up 3 more. 19-0 at the start of the fourth quarter. Well, El Camino has hardly played a clean game, but their defense has been lights out, and they've been very explosive at times on offense. Talked about Joshua Lorick, and the run game has been terrific.
Number 91 was Johnny Shelton.
Look at the live stats. The Fullerton Golden West game, only 5 first downs of offense through 3 quarters for Golden West. Foot's leveled, but the pass is complete to Bray Weems. We'll see the hit that Foots has to take here at the end of this play. And again, credit to Foots, hitting his man and his athletes in stride. Illegal substitution going to go against the defense. 12 men on the field, 5 yards going the wrong way. Under a minute to go, coming up on the 32nd mark in the third quarter. Well, with a loss like this, Palomar, who hosted a bowl game last season, in jeopardy of missing the playoffs entirely. They would finish with a 5-5 overall record. They came in 5-4. Elko looking to get to 500 with a win. Certainly in the driver's seat to be able to do that. That will do it for the third quarter. 38-10. The lead balloons here in Escondido for El Camino. And we'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter after a word.
Palomar College makes it possible to reach your goals with your budget on your schedule. Classes are available online, in the evening, and on-site in San Marcos, Rancho Bernardo, Escondido, and Fallbrook. With expert faculty, state-of-the-art classrooms, and dedicated support services, you can make your dreams possible at Palomar College.
Start of the fourth quarter here from Escondido and Chick Embry Field, the campus of Escondido High School. Mike Cepeda with you on tonight's coverage on the Coast Sports Network on SoCalCollegeSports.com in association with 2nd and 5 for Elko. His Foots again utilizing a hard count. I feel like this is something we just don't see enough of at this level. Really get the defense on their heels. Keep them off balance. They try to bring an extra man. Foots looking to go along to Lorick, and Lorick unable to create any separation. He was working against Jaden Ireland. Ireland does a good job of maintaining his position. See Foots rolling out to his right to avoid the pressure.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So 3rd and 5 and a chance of the defense to get off the field. Easier said than done. It's plays like this that have resulted in massive chunk plays down inside the 25-yard line tonight. Foots. They set up the screen. It's picked off. Another turnover. This might be 6 going in for Palomar, and it isn't, but it's 1st and goal.
Pass is intercepted by number 45.
A bad decision from Keyshawn Foots results in an interception.
Takes it back to the 5-yard
Sear Jaden Barnes on the pick, nearly took it in for 6. Touchdown saving tackle from Marcise Yetz. Palomar now with a chance to cut into this lead. Tawa in motion. Richardson trucked. Man, penetration was there in a big way.
Handoff number 33 going to Richardson.
Nothing doing there against that defensive front.
2nd down.
Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and goal now from the 5. Tawa again in motion. Same play. Richardson to his left, cuts it upfield.
Dorian Richardson, the ball carrier. He takes it to the 3-yard line.
Check the Carbon Health replay. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. We see Richardson take it up for positive yardage that time. And we have a man down for El Camino. An injury timeout. Injured player Diego Godino. We'll take a break. Godino had to come off. Late substitution for Elko. They're able to get people off. Brooks in motion. That one thrown into the back of the end zone. Fishburne completes. Apana.
Thomas Fishburne pass complete, number 15 to the
Fishburne able to buy some time here. And he makes a play to the leaping Apana. who's able to touch down before contact. And Kale Yapana finally an offensive touchdown tonight. This one more time.
13:44 mark of the fourth quarter. Your score now, Camino 38, Palomar 17.
Just a terrific job by Fishburne. To get it to the leaping Apana for the score. One more look at it at field level. Apana with a salute. 38-17, 13:42 to go. Well, this result likely in the books. Fullerton extends on their lead 26-0 now. 11:18 remaining in the fourth. Long Beach by a touchdown over Canyons in the north. 24-17. Ventura 27-21. The start of the fourth quarter in East LA. Solid return. Marcis Yetz.
Return brought out to the 30.
Warriors will take over at their own 36-yard line.
From there, 1st and 10.
Foots will hand off. Another solid run. Bradford Jr.
Stephen Bradford, the ball carrier, tackled by number 99, Yassine Kachab. And number 79, Josh Perez. Gain of 6 yards.
Keyshawn Foots with a couple of turnovers, does have the pick. Nearly went for 6 the other way, resulting in the touchdown. Then the fumble earlier as well. Does have 2 touchdowns tonight. Bradford Jr. again on the carry. He's up to 76 yards. I think Bradford Jr. had more than that. It's Joshua Lorick, the big man tonight. 5 receptions, 161 yards. Long going for 62 yards and a touchdown. Another chunk play in there. Jabari Hughes with a fumble, but also has redeemed himself quite nicely. 4 receptions for 77 yards with a long of 50. Brian Santana Feast, a couple touchdowns. Foots gets the ball out in a hurry. Frank Father with massive pressure on Foots. Able to draw 4th down on the incompletion. The punting unit comes on. Well, the South, barring a comeback of epic proportions, will be crowning Fullerton College as their champions here in 2022, and they will secure the 2 seed. That punt nearly muffed by Davis.
Isaiah Davis takes the punt. He's down at the 16-yard line of Palomar. They'll take over there.
Fullerton will enter the playoffs as the 2 seed. Long Beach leading Canyons in the fourth, 24-17. Mount Sac on top of Cerritos will likely secure the wild card. Fishburne over the middle, pass incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
That's precision timing in the secondary.
Defender on the play by number
Abdul Muhammad
Second down.
makes a play, resulting in an incompletion for Fishburne. 2nd and 10. Question will remain, who wins the North? It'll be a tie of 3 teams at 3 and 2. Hill on the reception up to the 21-yard line. We'll set up 3rd and manageable. Looks like 3rd and 5.
21-yard line, 3rd and 5.
Should it hold, Ventura, Hancock, and Long Beach would be crowned co-champions of the National Northern Division. Still plenty of time left. Hill, incomplete.
21, Alex Hill brings up 4th down.
Ogles on to punt it away. He'll take a friendly bounce. Lorick takes it at his own 25, evades a tackler up past the 30, 35. He brought down as he falls forward to the 37.
Joshua Lorick picks the ball up around the 30-yard line. Takes it back out to the 37-yard line. Return of about 7 yards. El Camino will take over from there, 1st and 10.
Flag on the field.
Flag has been thrown.
Oh, yeah, the Elko players looking like they're pleading. That usually means it's going against the white team. With their hands out. I don't know, though. Did they motion to see if they want to accept the penalty? Long conversation out here. So we have 3 personal fouls on the play. These will not be. So wait a minute. We have a total of 3, 2 against Elko, 1 against Palomar, but they're going to offset. Well, not entirely square away with the rule book. If it were simple math, I would say this probably is 15 yards going the other way, but and Palomar trying to get an answer here. Why is it offsetting? You had more offending parties in white than you did black. Well, 1st and 10 as it stands from the 37-yard line. Well, the clock stopped. Long conversations. All some confusion out there, and rightfully so. Another teaching point for Rich Cohen and the referees in the SCFA. Pistol formation. Santana Feast to the right. Hit out of bounds. Big collision on the far side.
Brian Santana Fist takes it to the 40-yard line.
Forced out of bounds by Sarah Jaden Barnes. Barnes had a big game defensively for the Comets this evening. Well, you got to find the good and bad. Barnes has certainly been on the good part. Pass complete.
Pass complete to number 23, Stephen Bradford.
Bradford Jr. again.
He slips down at the 45-yard line.
That's a great job by Bradford Jr. maintaining his concentration. It's not a well-thrown ball, one of the few in stride or lack thereof from Foots to an intended target. But Bradford Jr. able to hold it in, set up third and very manageable. Handoff, Santana feasts, and this will be a chunk play. This could be 6. Santana feasts to the house, 55 yards.
Handoff number 0. Ryan Santana Fisk. He goes 55 yards for an El Camino touchdown.
Watch the Red Sea part for Santana Feast. He finds a seam and he is gone. 55 yards. And the gravy being poured on here pre-Thanksgiving for the Warriors. We still have 10:02 to go in this one. El Camino making a case for a bowl game. Palomar's trying to hold on to a potential berth. 10:02 to go. 45-17. It is all El Camino from Escondido. Palomar would not go gently into the good night. Apparently neither will El Camino. Expand on their lead 45-17 as the playoff picture cementing itself in the South. And the SCFA, Fullerton, looks like they will secure the number 2 seed. Another big return from Davis to the 35-yard line. Question remains, who will win the North? Who will get the North bid? Ventura had the lead last time we checked at ELAC. Still maintaining their lead, 27-21. $24 at Santa Clarita. Canyons bounces back. They're all tied up. Long Beach and COC. Fishburne and company going to go to work. Brooks in motion, into the slot. Motion's in, handoff inside. Lewis maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. A little extracurricular on the offensive line. And a penalty. Starting to get chippy. Golden West finally on the board. Five minutes to go in the fourth. Onside kicks the rest of the way. Mount Sac 28-7 over Cerritos. There, 6 minutes left in the fourth. They're going to pick up the flag, say players got tangled up. Well, from an hourly perspective, I think we like that result. 9:40 and counting here in the fourth. Hancock already with the 3-2 record in conference with a win earlier today over Bakersfield. Hot pass over the middle of the field, complete. But a massive collision after the completion to Tejan Bullock. The first man there, Nathan Hafoka.
About 2 yards.
Lafoca is going to come off. He'll be replaced by Omar Ibanez. We'll maintain an eye on what's going on in the north. Crispy evening here in Escondido. I believe it's going to get under 30 degrees tonight up here. Certainly feels that way, and I'm in the booth. Shouldn't be complaining. No, 39, excuse me. We were in Lancaster last night for a dual English-Spanish women's soccer broadcast. Saw Antelope Valley. Congratulations, women's soccer clinching the Western State Conference, excuse me. They will host next week on Saturday. Pairing still to be determined. We will have coverage of the 3C2A men's and women's water polo championships from Southwestern, SoCalCollegeSports.com. And our BR production team, and we will be live on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. Fishburne muddied the snap, and it's a turnover on downs on 4th down.
Recovered by number 52, Cole Carroll. El Camino will take over at the Palomar 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
And it was a fumble and recovered by Koa Carroll. I believe it was Carroll on the pick 6 of Kaya Reed earlier in this one. And I believe that one will go in as a fumble recovered after the botched snap, put it on the deck from Fishburne. Either way, it would have been a turnover on downs, but it looks better in the stat books. And the ball on the deck now, another bad snap this time.
Fumbled snap by number 5.
From Carter.
Jillian Carter. Ball is marked all the way back to the 49-yard line.
Jillian Carter able to get back on top of it, but it is a loss of 5 on the play. Make it 6, 2nd and 16. Palomar showing pressure. Carter hands off. Handoff over right tackle. Another big play. And the speedy running back, Marcise Yetz,
the ball carrier,
to the house.
49 yards.
49 yards for Marcise Yetz. He got to the outside and he was gone. Yetz in for 6. Well, with an opportunity to get back to 500 and put yourself in position for a playoff berth in a bowl game, style points do matter. And this is a Palomar team that had a pretty good showing in the first half anyway versus Cerritos before the wheels came off. A team that was poised to, potentially with a win, perhaps host a bowl game. That thought out the door. To the result here this evening, they will hope to maybe be on the road in the event of a bowl game. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by Carbon Health, official sponsor, proud sponsor of Palomar College Athletics and the football program. El Camino. Well, we knew they had the tools and the talent to do big things 2022 ended up not being their year. But man, the regular season finale has certainly been their night. Elko will kick things away. Does Davis have more magic in him? Nope. Go past the end zone for a touchback. 7:31 to go.
Kickoff goes out of bounds, or through the end zone for a touchback. Ball beside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Comets.
A big question in the American. Mount San Jacinto put up 30-plus versus Riverside in the opener. That's their only loss on the season. They've ran the table down the stretch, 9-1. Bullock up past the 30-yard line to the 33. They finished the season with a win over Pasadena City at home, 27-17. And the question remains in the American, Santa Barbara. 65-27, a win over Santa Monica, also 9-1. Which one of those teams will face Citrus? College of the Desert, certainly a likely candidate to at least get a playoff game in the American. I mean, could it be a situation with Citrus where, I mean, there would have to be a lot of votes in place? Could Citrus be the wild card in the SCFA? Record of 10-0. Another injured player. This time it's Palomar. Michael Donnelly, offensive lineman for the Comets, down on the field. Injury timeout, 2nd and 3 when we come back. Update from Santa Clarita. Canyons has taken the lead in the 4th, 31-24. He dropped the game last week at Ventura. That put everybody at 2-2 in the division. Pass complete on the near side from Fishburne.
Pass complete, number 84.
Nick Witkowski. Witkowski looks like he's near the marker. And indeed, it will be first down. Needed the 35. He got exactly that. So Witkowski comes in, makes a play. Getting back to the National Northern Division, 2-2 for all teams in the National North. Coming into the final week of the regular season. Tawa, big run. Dez turns on the Jets inside the 20 down to the 10-yard line. Dez Tawa gives El Camino a little taste of their own medicine. That's a great move in the open field by Dez. lost his defender in a big way. It was Isaiah Robinson, victimized, still looking for his shoes on the turf. It's 1st and goal from the 10. Witkowski in motion across the formation to the right. And he's the intended target.
Pass incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
It's a play that really wasn't going anywhere. Second and goal from the 10. Ventura clinging to a 6-point lead. Lewis inside the 5.
And off to number 29, Rory Lewis.
Nearly fell forward for the
Takes it to
score.
the 2-yard line, standing
They'll
in the
place the
yard,
ball at
down
the
low.
2-yard line, 3rd and goal from the 2. Double back set. Richardson to the right, Lewis to the left, the Fishburne. Fishburne going to keep it himself, and Fishburne will fall in for a touchdown.
Thomas Fishburne in the ball carrier. He goes for 2 yards. Touchdown, Thomas.
You see, it's a good call there from the line judge. Ball over the plane, knee not down. Palomar able to muster some points here at the 5:13 mark in the 4th quarter, 52-23. Result of this one well in hand.
BAT is good.
1:43 to go in the 4th, and Ventura with the 6-point lead.
El Camino 52. Palomar 24.
.227 to go on our other channel. Canyons with a 7-point lead over Long Beach. 4th quarter woes continue for the Vikings. .139 to go in that one. Long Beach not averse to drama. A big come from behind victory versus Bakersfield, but then go to Allen Hancock and, well, really drop the ball in the 4th quarter, allowing 22 points. Onside kick, hands team on, flag on the field. This is likely going to be offsides on the offense, or false start.
Onside kick is recovered by El Camino. Penalty
Regardless,
flag.
the flag is moot. Hands team recovers. Canyons with the ball, trying to end it on the ground, milk the clock.
El Camino 1st and 10.
And these running backs are absolutely bruising for El Camino.
Takes it to the 41.
Cale Nilsson,
5 yards, 2nd down.
6-foot sophomore from Redondo Union. Big body to bring down. Under 5 to go, 5-yard pickup on the play. 2nd and 5 for El Camino. Carter in at QB, in the short shotgun, hands off. And Nilsson,
Jalen Nilsson, the ball carrier, tackled immediately by number 99.
forward progress stop
No gain
shortly
on the
after he
play,
touched
but
it.
third down.
No gain on the play, set up 3rd and 5. Carter looking to extend this drive, 3rd and 5. Pass to the far side, incomplete. He was under duress in a big way. The helmet comes off for Carter, and Carter still down on the turf.
Brings up fourth down.
You see the pressure come in for Carter, and did Carter maybe roll an ankle on this one? See what happened at the end of this play. Carter favoring what looks like his right leg, and we hope the young man's okay. Another injury timeout. 4:04 to go. The dominoes have fallen in the National Northern Division. Ventura a winner, Canyon's a winner. Ventura finishing the season at 7-3 will likely take the North and the bid for the North in the SCFA Final Four. Kick is away. And some extracurricular at the end of the play. Palomar will be whistled again. Jalen Ramsey. He's had a great game defensively for the Comets. Don't need it. Final 27-21. Ventura a winner. 31-24. COC with a win over Long Beach. Earlier today, it was Allen Hancock on the road dispatching Bakersfield. Those are your co-champions of the National Northern Division. Right now, Ventura likely to get the bid with the best overall record here in 2022. They will be on the road, very likely. South National Northern or National Southern Division goes to Fullerton with a big win over Golden West. Golden West likely on the outside looking in. Mount Sac will get the wild card. They finish 9-1. Their lone defeat versus Riverside. Bullock, the intended target, incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for 85. Dejan Bullock brings up second down.
Not a bad pass there from Fishburne's. Bullock just couldn't haul that one in. That's a great adjustment, but the hands unable to bring that one in. Richardson, a big bruising run up near the first down marker. He needs the 20. They're going to give him the 18, so 3rd and 2 coming. Clock ticking down here. The season ticking down possibly for the Comets. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Golden West will likely host a bowl game either next week or the following. There was some chatter as to whether or not there would be a COVID bye makeup week installed at the end of the regular season. Don't know if that's something that has gone through. We will find out likely after tomorrow. Fishburne hands off. First down and a pickup of 3. Maybe 4, 2nd and 6.
Takes it to the 25-yard line. To gain a 4.
But our schedule pretty solidified for next week. The 3C2A men's and women's water polo championships from Chula Vista on the campus of Southwestern College. We'll have coverage of that for you on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. Lewis over left tackle, still on his feet. Finally brought down.
Number 29, Dorian Lewis.
He's near the marker. I think he has the marker. They're going to move the chains.
That's good for a common first down.
Also likely we'll have women's soccer from Antelope Valley on the 19th as well. Fishburne hands off yet again. Lewis, a bruising run for 4 yards.
Lewis, the ball carrier, takes it to the 36-yard line. Gain of 5. 2nd down.
Well, we want to send our thank yous out to our sponsor here tonight, Carbon Health. A proud sponsor of Palomar College Athletics and the football program in particular, allowing us to bring you coverage of this broadcast. Dan Lenz, the athletic director for the Comets. Fishburne sails that one. Witkowski, the intended target.
Brings up 3rd down.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 5. We'd like to thank everybody for watching this season on our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. You can watch all of our coverage on our YouTube channel on demand. SoCal College Sports 1. You put that in a YouTube search. You can find our channel. Go to our website, www.socalcollegesports.com. In partnership with Coast Sports Network this season, looking to add a new dynamic to our coverage. Hopefully expand on that in the coming future. Under a minute to go. 4th and 2. Fishburne will hand off inside. Des Tawa, and Tawa with a big run past midfield to the 45. See if Palomar will elect to try to get another play off. Clock will continue to run. There's more time on the play clock than there is the game clock. Richardson will come on at tailback, likely for the final play here in regulation.
The ball carrier.
Lewis on the carry again, and that will likely do it. 52-24, El Camino. Flashes in the regular season finale for 2022 in the SCFA.
Once again, fans, please respect the wishes of the Camino High School District and remain off the field of the track. At the end of tonight's contest,
Warriors a winner, big over Palomar. Playoffs in a couple weeks. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm Mike Cepeda signing off from Chick Embry Field. Have a good evening.
we would like to